Hi everybody, it's Alyssa here. I just wanted to pop on and share that I am finally going to start making videos. I know some of you have been waiting for me to do this. I've only been trying to avoid it for about a decade now, but it has come to the time that I've realized making videos, sharing my messages, and getting them just right out there are much easier and quicker than it is for me to type them out, hope that they get conveyed correctly, and hopefully even get read in the first place. So these are going to be totally just spontaneous, perfectly imperfect. So don't expect any perfection here, no makeup, no filter, no perfect audio, no perfect setting. It's just hitting record and going when the message inspires. So as an energy healer and practitioner, I have so many amazing conversations and things that I'm noticing as trends with my clients, with my group sessions on Monday night, with my friends, with my family, and so much of the world is changing around us. But there's a lot of common themes that a lot of people don't talk about or share about, and really help us to navigate through these experiences. So that's what I want to bring forward in these videos for you. So, I've walked many different lifetimes in this lifetime. I always call this now my third and final awakening. I had many of opportunities to step into my spiritual self for different purposes. I would close it back down, usually because nobody else understood it, nobody else is like me, so it felt kind of isolating. Thankfully though, in the last decade or so, there's been so many more people stepping along this path, and we're realizing that it's really more of our natural path, and it's really beautiful to see everybody that is choosing that path to step into their sovereignty and their authenticity. Authenticity is really the key here. We have so many limiting beliefs and culturally created perspectives that we've been living by that when we really stop to ask, have they been helping us? Probably not as much as we thought they were. So we can identify these root causes, decide what we prefer to do instead, and start moving ourselves in the way that feels better to us, really coming from the heart space. Not so much about what the right thing to do is. It of course is the right thing to do, but when it's led by our intuition, by our spirit, it takes us to some amazing places that maybe our mind wouldn't really allow us to go previously. So in this lifetime, I've played a lot of different roles. I spent over 20 years in management. I've been a mom, a teenage mom, a wife, multiple different careers in this lifetime. And about a decade ago, I found myself moving into the healing arts, first for my own personal experiences, not getting answers I needed in the medical field. It did a lot of good, but just didn't fix what I was struggling with. As I found energy healing and an energy healing practitioner, I started to have energy work done on me that opened up more energy, and I actually started to heal a lot faster. So with that path, that inspired me to learn how to do it on myself so that I could do it more often. And then as life took a couple other interesting turns, I started to do it on other people, as well as teaching my first person Reiki in 2019. So life took a change that I would have never ever expected I was going to be taking. Now here I am as the owner of Healing Light in Salt Lake City, a couple hundred Reiki students out there across the country, just blessed to be where I am today. As a galactic liaison, I know we have so much more than this human experience, but we are here having this human experience right now, remembering that we're spiritual beings with much deeper roots. So I'm here to help bridge that gap, share those messages, help to normalize the new normal. What's normal anyway? But help us to make some sense of what we've got. So I'd like to open up for you to follow me on YouTube, please. That way you can make sure you get notifications. You'll be able to stay up on these videos as they come out. They're going to be coming out very inspired. So I'm not going to have necessarily a scheduled plan to those. So frequency is going to vary. So make sure you follow me over there for that. If there's any questions, topics, anything that we've discussed that you think would be helpful, I would love to hear from you, and I'll make a video directly on that. I'll also make different videos on the modalities that I use, on the space, some energy techniques, clearing techniques, just things that I think can be helpful in maintaining our energy, deciphering what's for us, what's not for us, helping us to let go of the right, wrong, good, bad, but really, is it for me or is it for me? Is it not for me? See, told you, we're gonna just go off the cuff here. Because something that is meant for someone else might not be your recipe. But then what is your recipe? The more opportunities we have to share different perspectives, the more perspectives we have access to, then the more we get to feel if it's right for us or not. And hopefully through that we can let go of judgments, limitations, and we can really just embrace our truest aspect of ourselves. That's really what we came here to be. We're not supposed to be cookie cutters. If we were all supposed to do the same thing the same way, we'd probably think this world is a little lame. So instead, to embrace our truest self, to be who we are, to follow our passions, to live in our divine purpose, to just share our light with the world, we really, I do believe, overcomplicate many things that should be very simple, blissful, joyful, and that's really what we came here to do, is to experience life, collect opportunities, and really find out what rings to our heart true. So if you have any suggestions, drop them in the comments below. I'll definitely work on making some of those videos. There's so many I know I could make right now, but if there's something that's important to you that you find to be helpful, I'd be happy to move that up the priority list. So thank you so much for joining this journey with me. Some of you have been on this journey with me my whole life. Some of you have maybe just joined in the last couple years. I feel like I've recreated myself so many times over, so I'm really looking forward to connecting with all of you in this new way again. Thank you so much. I look forward to seeing you. Take care.